Hi guys, welcome to Fish Keeping Story Part 2. I am now just getting my voice back. So I am back to putting my own voice into my videos. So back to the story, I ended up telling you that our local pet store got a 25-gallon tank for sale for about $25. And we thought, oh, now we have a bigger space. Now we can have more goldfish. So we decided to buy another two goldfish. I think it's an Oranda goldfish because we want to collect all the species of goldfish. So we have two fan-tailed common goldfish, fancy goldfish, and then we have two Oranda, which is we named Cappy and Moki because of their color. So they have not been eating for about 3 weeks. And yes, I know their filter wasn't the best. It's like a handmade filter for a while because we can't afford buying the big filter just yet. It's gonna come. It's gonna take time, but it's gonna come. So at this point, we are so much expecting them to die because it's been 3 weeks. They have not eaten. They have not been pooping because their stomach is basically empty. So we've started accepting the fact that they might actually die. So, which makes me really, really sad. And then, of course, since that was the case, I've decided why should I stop searching for ways? Why should I give up? They are still fighting for their life. I should not be giving up. So I did a lot of watching, I did a lot of googling, I did a lot of researching. And the only solution that I can do right away was giving them a salt bath. So I have given them salt bath for 3 weeks. For a week. For a week. Yeah, I've given them salt bath for a week every day until they started eating again. And I genuinely thought that giving them a salt bath would, make them more stressed, but no. After 1 week of giving them salt baths, I've seen huge progress. I've seen them more active and I've seen them more moving around. And then on the very fifth or sixth day of them having a salt bath, they started eating. So I was really, really happy. I could actually cry when that happened because finally my baby goldfishes are started eating. So that's the hard patch of their life. Like I really thought they're gonna die. My husband has been comforting me about when they died, what are we gonna do? So eventually they got better. They started eating, and we've all been happy about it. And we were able to fill out the 25-gallon tank. So among all those situations, of course, everything stabilizes. We've added some plants and they are living the best part of their life right now. And then after a couple of months, my husband and I were able to buy a house. So we have to move them. By the way, this is them right now. They have gotten bigger and their tank is a lot more smaller. So we need an upgrade again. Which leads to us finding another huge tank from Marketplace for about $25, and it's a 75-gallon tank. My husband has really worked hard resealing the edges to make sure there's no leak on the tank. And then these are just faucet water. We're trying to test if there's no leak or not because we want to move our goldfishes in that 75-gallon tank. So, by the way, we bought another Blackmore on our stock, so we've got another Blackmore, and this is us waiting for the tank to be filled out with faucet water just to make sure that they're good and healthy. And by the way, we were finally able to buy them a better filter. I have not been doing a great job documenting my goldfish progress, but this is them right now. So the water is a little cloudy because it's about change water time, and the betas was on the other floor. That's Angel with all the algae and our shrimp tank in the corner. So this is basically our pet room. So still waiting for that water to fill up. It's probably gonna take forever, but oh well. If that's gonna give my goldfish a better life, then so be it. And just to let people know, we've had a goldfish for about 10 months now, and they have gotten bigger, they have gotten healthier, and now it's time for us to upgrade their tank. So, here we are. So, we're halfway over there. So far, so good. Still has no leak. Then we've got it to the point of full, still has no leak, and now we are officially full and still has no leak. I am so happy at this point because that means we are successful in sealing it up. Now our next job was to, of course, remove all the water back and change it with actually good water. And we've learned a lot in our fish keeping ways. So we've learned a lot. In order for our fish not to have that first tank syndrome, we need to make sure it's very consistent to the old tank. So we are using their old substrate, their old water. We're keeping all of it. Everything that was on the previous tank will gonna be moved on to this big tank. This is my husband trying to problem solve on how are we gonna remove all this water and not waste them. So that's just like what I said, we've learned a lot in the 10 months time that we've been keeping these goldfishes, and we've realized that consistency was the key to everything. Consistent water temperature, water quality, decorations, filters, and everything, it needs to be consistent. So we're keeping all of them there, and we're gonna gradually add water and increase the water time after time. This is, by the way, a huge bucket where we're keeping the water because it's a 75 gallon, so that's 75 gallon worth of water. And then we moved it onto our bedroom, main bedroom, because we've been constantly having problems with humidity. So we've decided to move it on our bedroom, and this is how it looks like after transferring all their water plus another 2 gallons. Stay tuned for part 3 when it's officially full and when everything is clear. Happy fish keeping, people. Look how happy they are.